So we are drafting today the top 5 current athletes you wish were in the UFC. So imagine they never took to their sport of choice and instead decided to become Ultimate Fighting Champions. Who are they? The order we're going to go in today is Austin, Derek, Greg, and then me. So Austin, you're kicking us off, buddy.
Alrighty. Let's go with my sport of choice in the art of football. And I'm going to say a guy that was penalized on probably more roughing the passer plays than anybody else in a long time, with Clay Matthews.
I like that. You could do some kind of Tarzan marketing with that haircut.
Yeah.
No, I was gonna say like Clay Matthews would probably like braid himself up like for fights and all that because they probably have to do that.
Yep.
Yeah, I would say put like a giant ponytail.
Like, call him the Barbarian. It'll be great.
Oh yeah.
I'm up second. I'm going to go with the guy. I mean, I thought this was going to be number one because your sport is football. Give me the guy. Bueno sent me a picture of him shirtless in downtown Pittsburgh today. The guy that trains against knives from Penn Hills, Erinn Donald.
Yeah. That's fine.
Bravo. Good pick. Dude is terrifying, but yes, he does
Shredded.
know his shit.
And he blocks knives. Elbows.
How the dude is shredded for like his size too, because he's supposed to be like a stocky dude, but the fact that he's got a 6-pack is very impressive.
He's got like a 17-pack.
Yeah, it's very terrifying too. I'll give you that.
What do you got, Greg?
I'm gonna go with the hockey route, and I'm gonna go with a guy that I just consider a character, and I feel it would be very entertaining as a UFC fighter. Give me Bret Burns.
Ooh, good pick.
Yeah,
You know, he's definitely like the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu guy. That's
He doesn't
like,
have to worry about losing teeth.
yeah.
That's true too. All right. My first pick, I obviously am going to stay in the hockey realm as well. He was a former Penguin, former Blue, and just really, I think, just a great all-around guy. And can
Are
throw
these
hands.
all-time athletes?
No.
Is this all-time?
This is just who you want.
Yeah, I'm saying, is this all-time or current?
No, current.
Okay, I'm sorry. You said used to play, and I was just, before you answered, I wanted to make sure I had my list correct.
Oh no, used to be a Penguin.
Gotcha. Sorry. Okay, gotcha. It cut out.
Give
My bad.
me Ryan Reeves.
Oh, that's a great pick.
That's good. That's good.
That's a no-brainer to me. Now I understand that the featherweight division is not necessarily like over the top in the UFC, and it's really not paid attention to. But I think
Not lately, no.
Connor's fought featherweight, hasn't he?
Featherweight? I don't know.
I think so. I'm not sure.
That was a drastic weight cut, but I believe he's fought featherweight.
Yeah.
He has. I think now it's actually it's not as bad because like I think now it's Alexander Volkanovski who's the.
It's still a shit class, Josh. Just in your defense, I was
Sure.
just checking.
Okay. So anyway, I want
Thank
El
you, Greg.
Nino, Javier Baez. I think that he would just be electric in anything he does, and the Puerto Rican blood would be running hot in the UFC. So
I'm gonna go on the league route on this one and say he's a spark plug.
Real scrappy guy.
real scrappy guy.
What
yes.
a spark plug. Oh, I love it.
Greg, you're up.
All right, so for my next pick, I'm going, and because of the fact that John Jones is kind of like the impetus of this by like the taller, kind of lanky guy that probably needs like lethal elbows for this, give it to Lamar Jackson.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, the reason I go, like John Jones was essentially kind of like very unique for that aspect just because of the fact that like his elbows were so pointy from the fact that they were just considered lethal weapons at that point. So give me someone who kind of fits that same mold almost, but look at the mobility and look at the quickness that he has. I feel like he would translate very well to the UFC.
Yeah, okay. I'm into that.
Interesting. I'm going to go with a guy who is considered the longest defensive back in the NFL in one, Jalen Ramsey. His reach would be insane. He's a premier athlete. I love it. His attitude's there. He can shit talk.
Yeah, I would love to see like Ramsey start jawing at people like in the octagon. Like that.
I mean, yeah, Ramsey's one of the best defensive backs we've seen in a generation. I would argue, and he can talk the talk. And I love the conversations with him and DeAndre Hopkins, where it's like really respected shit talk, like really respectable shit talk.
Right.
Yeah.
Give me an entire GQ article where he's just shit talking everyone in the division, and I'm
Oh yeah, love it. You're up for 2, Oz.
All right. Interesting how this guy slipped all the way here, but I'll take him. That's fine. I'm gonna go with a guy that
This better be amazing, by the way.
It's
If you're gonna
TJ
shit
you're
on
hyping it pretty good.
if you're gonna shit on 6 picks, it better be amazing.
It's TJ Watt. I'm telling you right now.
Oh, is it TJ Watt?
Pretty sure.
It's JJ.
It's his brother, JJ Watt.
It's Derek Watt.
Imagine
Their mom,
if JJ
Melody.
never like had the good attitude going into football and went straight into the UFC and just killed people.
Premier
so I was
athlete,
right.
man.
It was a Watt brother.
It was. You were close.
Second pick, I'm gonna go in the baseball route, and I'm gonna say a guy that can swing a bat and almost kill somebody with it. Probably deserves to be a good UFC fighter. Give me Bryce Harper.
You are not allowed to have weapons, but I love Bryce Harper. And he's from Vegas, so that dude would slay a Vegas opening.
Fight capital of the world, man.
How big is Bryce Harper? Oh, he's 6'3". Okay. Yeah.
No, he's
relatable.
muscle-bound, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to get my pound-for-pound champion, so I'm going to take him right now. Years in the NBA, premier athlete, has had an attitude. It's always a chip on his shoulder. Everyone is against him. It doesn't matter who you are. Russell Westbrook.
Oh.
Good pick. Good pick.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mine's going to be a little bit of a cop-out because he is technically a fighter, but I think from the entertainment aspect, he would fit right into that heavyweight division, and he would be so goddamn entertaining. Give me Tyson Fury.
Yeah.
Wow.
Here's my question, Greg.
That sucks.
What do you mean that sucks?
He
You
is
said
a fighter.
Well, okay, no. In
No,
Greg's defense,
no, he's a boxer,
I don't
big.
believe that any boxer would do well in the UFC because the UFC is boxing but more.
Yeah.
I don't believe that any boxer would defeat a UFC fighter.
I mean, is it a cop-out? But I'm just saying from the entertainment aspect, I think the Gypsy King would be an absolute – he'd be great for it, to be honest with you.
I really hate that pick. All
All right, fine.
I love the Gypsy King. I'm a huge fan.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay, so after shitting all over Austin, I wanted TJ Watt. So, there you go.
Lame.
I know. I just was mad because I thought he was going to take my pick. And then, I don't know. I kind of want to take, a golfer or a tennis player or something.
Yeah, I'm going to try to avoid football and basketball for the rest of my 2 picks just to set the record straight.
How tall is Jordan Spieth?
Not tall enough.
Not that big, no.
You know what? It's tough. Oh, yeah, okay. I want Virgil Van Dijk.
I don't hate that. That's actually really good.
He's huge.
Oh, yeah.
Got the
I
reach.
know.
You put some weight on him, he'd be a scary dude. And we know that he likes the physicality of his sport, what limited it is. But, yeah, give me Verge.
Okay.
Greg, you're back up.
No, Serpentine. You get one.
He took TJ Watt and then he took Virgil Van Dijk.
Sorry, I forgot about the TJ Watt one. My
You're
bad. Okay, so my next one, I kind of want to go the basketball route, and I'm going to lean towards also the height differential too, because I'm looking at John Jones as a guy that I feel like kind of
He's
really...
been the base pick for all of your picks.
He really is.
Has he?
Yeah. Well, I mean, not Tyson, but Brent Burns.
Brent Burns
Lamar
hasn't been the
Jackson.
basis for it.
Lamar Jackson you compared to Jones at least.
Lamar Jackson, I did, yes, but I was trying to
it's not a bad prototypical guy to compare everyone to be fair.
No, like I remember like in high school when John Jones was coming up too. Like the dude was awesome.
Yeah, he dropped 6'12" on Mark Hamill and lost.
So for me, I'm gonna go, and this is gonna be a little weird because he's extra tall. He's technically a center, but I feel like he would be a bit of a problem, and I think he'd be entertaining in the cage. Give me Joel Embiid.
Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot.
Go on.
So I'm stuck between two because I want to force myself to go baseball. I'm stuck between a big man and an athlete.
Oh, boy.
And you know what? I'm going to go with greatness. I'm going to go with Mike Trout.
I was very leaning towards that.
I'll remind me, Greg, after the draft, if he's not taken, I'll let you know who the other guy is because I think he's also a really good pick. But Mike Trout is country boy jacked.
Yeah.
Country boy jacked.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now range into my last pick, and I'm interested that – has anyone picked a hockey player yet?
Brent Burns and Ryan Reeves.
Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to go with a guy that is basically the same height as I think everybody else that I've picked, honestly. But one that can dish out just as much punishment, but also take in.
Great slap shot, too.
Alexander Ovechkin.
Dang it. I thought it was gonna be the other guy. I like the pick.
Yeah, I think he's a damage sponge. Like, he can absorb all that and just be like...
A damage sponge. My God.
He's the greatest offensive player of all time in any sport ever, though.
I've never heard that, like, phrase together. A damage sponge. That's great.
I mean, he's a thick dude, too. Like
he's Russian. They don't give a shit.
Like
Look at Khabib.
20 pounds heavier than he should. Huh. That's a thought. Okay.
Khabib doesn't give a shit.
No, right? I mean...
I don't hate it.
All right.
Austin, your last pick?
Are we doing 4, or... I thought I made all my 4.
We're doing 5,
We're
buddy.
doing 5.
Same
cool.
thing
Every single week.
Every week,
Okay,
bud.
cool.
Every week.
What'd you do with Austin? Keedy, take off your Austin mask. You don't belong in this fucking show.
Okay. Anyway, now that shit show's over. We're gonna roll with a guy that was brought up based on his physique and how he looked. DK Metcalf.
Oof.
Before I get to my pick, guys, I want to read Natty's. I want DK Metcalf. Good one to pick. Natty writes in. Oh, one up. Jap Stom, Iron Mike, Stuart Pierce, Roberto Carlos, Ed Reed.
Oh, Ed Reed.
Those
Ed
are
Reed
obviously all time, where I believe all of ours are current.
Yeah.
Natty.
Troy Polamalu would be terrifying in a cage,
Joey
too.
Porter in a cage?
Joey Porter would be more terrifying than Troy to me. Troy's his smile melts me, man.
Yeah, but Troy, like, could come at you from any single angle whatsoever. Like, you wouldn't see him coming.
Hop says it's not muscle. He drinks soda on the bench. Shut up. Mike Trout is muscle. All right, I am up. So I have 2 that I don't want to take that if I get honorable mention at the end, I have 2 really good ones that I just don't believe are good enough for me to actually take. I have 2 football, basketball, baseball. It's kind of, insane that certain athletes are still here. I'm going to take the greatest athlete on the planet.
Simone Biles.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh.
Ronaldo's took a stance against Conor McGregor, and he looked damn good doing it. I fully believe he would be an amazing – and a lot of people, well, he's pretty boy. He dives. I can't break this down enough. He dives because a free kick and a yellow card mean more than a single breakaway in soccer. Right. Cristiano Ronaldo is tough. He's always been tough. He's extremely physically fit. He's in the physical shape of a 22-year-old at 34. Like,
I was going to say, conditioning-wise, he would definitely fit in really well.
It screams MMA to me. You are 34 years old, I think, and you're the size. You have the
35.
Physical 31?
35.
35. Thank you. And you have the physical capability of a 22-year-old. I will take that every day of the week in my camp.
He's 6'2". He might be a tad undersized.
For what size? For what weight, I mean?
That's a good point. I would imagine he probably goes like $190.
I'd say $183.
That's middleweight. That's middleweight.
Okay.
$190, I think, is middleweight.
And that's, I think, a fair size for middleweight.
Okay. You figure he cuts down. He's like probably 175 when he fights. I don't know. It's interesting.
Ronaldo, and here's what I'll say. Name somebody with a harder free kick.
True.
Those quads are insane. And the fact that I got him in the 5th round, sign me up.
If he threw a kick, that would really be
boner.
a good kick. Well, okay. Greg, your last pick.
Gregor.
Give me Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge?
That was one of my honorable mentions. That was the other guy, Greg. It was Mike Trout or Aaron Judge.
I was trying to get someone from like specific board, and it was either going to be him or Giancarlo Stanton, and I was like, Judge, I feel like would be a little bit more of a badass.
Do you know how cool and like what I was going to break down with the Aaron? I have him written down. Aaron Judge in the UFC, where all of his fans wear Judge robes. Sign me up, man. Aaron Judge is massive. That was going to be that was my one of 2 honorable mentions, Greg. I'm very happy that you wrote Cristiano Ronaldo twice, Josh.
Whoops.
It's okay.
Just see that going, how it's like, all right, you may be seated, and everyone just sits there.
Hell yeah. You knock him out. You may be seated.
Oh, God.
What's the last pick of the draft, Joshy Poo?
Fuck it. I don't care. This guy once
Sounds
grabbed
like
another human's head and smashed it against the glass in a playoff game. Shea Weber.
Great pick.
Ooh, good pick. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Pick.
Actually,
I
Ryan
have
Reeves versus Shea Weber is what I want to see.
One honorable mention left, Josh.
Okay.
And I need your approval on this.
Okay.
Did Brizgalov actually wrestle bears?
No. But he is Russian.